Now we're going to show how we can retrieve images from IPFS, and I've got an example image that's relatively large, so that will be retrieved in parts. The first way to do it is using the gateway. So here I have a piece of code with the image, just the source, and then redirect it to the gateway with the hash behind it. So that's the most simple, straightforward way. So here on the right I show it. If I reload it, you just get the image. So this is easy. The second way is where we use a library to access an external node. So we are going to use the Infura node for it. So this is the same piece of code that we saw before. And here's a slight difference. Here we're going to use the IPFS get function to retrieve the information. And the output of that, as I said, is an array. And I'm going to add those array to an array, this one. So it's an array of arrays. And the advantage of that is that you can put that into this function and turn this into a blob. So now we create a blob out of this, and we happen to know this is an image. So you somehow have to retrieve that, what type of image that is. We return that to a blob, and then we create an object out of this. So the idea is that the resulting URL over here you can add to your image. So here we're looking up the image which I've created over here, image with this ID. So we are retrieving this ID, my image, and then connecting that with the source with the URL we just created. So this is like sort of an in-memory URL. And if I show this over here in the browser, reload it, it connects to IPFS, it retrieves the version, checks the hash, and then you see the same image again. So this has been retrieved from the Infura gateway. Now the third way to do it is with the in-browser IPFS. So then we use this library. So that's a slightly different library, but otherwise the source is the same. We do check here if we're online, but this part over here, that's exactly the same as before. And when we reload it, you see the same image again, of course.